Good morning and welcome to Crow and Klein. Here today with your daily energetic check-in. I am using the Guardian of the Night Tarot. And our card of focus is the Seven of Cups. Okay? Now the Seven of Cups can be illusion, it can be fantasy, it can be opportunities, it can be all kinds of different things. So with this particular deck, it's similar. It's similar to other ones. So it talks about there being a fine line between dreaming really big and becoming lost in a fantasy. Okay. So the Seven of Cups is asking that you allow your mind the room to wander among the stars without restrictions, right? Dream big, daydream, dream big. But be aware of where your feet are actually planted, right? So staying grounded while dreaming big. So when we dream big, our creative minds expand and it allows for more opportunities to come in, right? We reach towards those opportunities reach towards us. That's how manifestation works. So the difference between dreaming and living in a fantasy world is the action. So when we take steps to bring a dream to life, it transforms into a goal, which is a lot more powerful. And as you take steps towards that dream, it increases your odds of making it real. Okay? It's all in the energy, guys. So the Seven of Cups can indicate a situation that may be limited due to your inability to envision something more extraordinary. Maybe you don't think it's possible. And if you don't think it's possible, that is a restriction to your personal creation. So when you allow yourself to feel worthy of grand events or desires, your opportunities will become only limited by your imagination. Okay. Likewise, this card can also indicate maybe you're spending too much time daydreaming and not taking action, okay, and not focusing on the present moment. Without action, you are no closer to achieving your goal by merely just envisioning it. I think this is where a lot of people get frustrated with the process of manifesting, right? You put your wishes, your dreams, your goals out there of what you want, but then if we don't take action on it, if we don't take inspired action, if we don't take actionable steps towards it, how can we draw it to us, right? So, yeah. Now, the rabbit in this also indicates abundance, creativity, and luck. So maybe call upon the spirit of rabbit when you're manifesting to help you actually take steps towards what it is that you want. Maybe call upon rabbit when you feel lost in a field of possibilities or you're unsure of which path to take. Because that rabbit's going to show you the direction that will yield the greatest results. All right. For this particular reading today, it seems to me that we need to focus on actionable steps. Taking action upon our wishes, goals, dreams to bring them into fruition for ourselves. Okay. All right. I have the Wandering Star today. And we're going to use this to get in and clarify this message. I want to thank everyone for being here. I so appreciate you. And I'm honored to be able to bring you these readings every day. Keep in mind they are timeless and they are general. Okay, these are not one-on-one readings. So these are just the messengers of this energetic check-in. They change all the time. Okay. All right. Actionable steps. Keep working. This is the worker bee. Hard work. Yeah, you've got to keep working towards your goals. Okay. This also says education. Maybe there's something else you need to learn about what it is that you're moving towards. Regardless, the 8 is very, very close to that 9. So right? Keep doing what you're doing. With physical, this is, so pentacles are of the earthly plane. So this is physical action. This is not just sitting around thinking about it. And that's what this card, the Seven of Cups, is saying. You've got to take action on your dreams and your goals, okay? In your energy is the moon. I love it. Dreams, intuition, shadow, right? So there may be things hidden about this. Maybe it's causing some doubt. Stay in your intuition. Maybe you're receiving messages through your dreams that you're not quite tuned into, okay? But this is in your energy, all right? So to me, I think you're using your inner light, right? And you have an understanding that there may be things hidden. I like that. I don't know. I just love the moon card. Keep in mind harmony, childhood, reconciliation. This is Six of Cups. It's a card of memories, typically good memories. You're working towards something really hard, and it's something that you wanted for a very long time. This card a lot of times can be memories from childhood or when we're younger in life, in the past. It can also be a past life memory as well. So this could be something, you know, that you've wanted for a long time, coming from a memory, or maybe it's a feeling that you're trying to get back to. That can be maybe something recently kind of triggered that in you, a remembering of an old wish, dream, or desire. That feels a little different than, it feels more like living in the past maybe, but if we're actually bringing it into a goal that we're working towards, that's actually kind of sweet energy. Maybe because of the moon, you're just not sure how it's going to happen. Yeah. You're working hard towards it. You're holding true to a vision that you had at one time, and understanding in your energy that there is something still hidden. Okay, let's get one for that Eight of Pentacles. Okay, yeah. We have the Two of Pentacles. It's about balance and harmony. You know, the Seven of Cups talked about dream big, but make sure to keep your feet planted on the ground. And I do believe that this Two of Pentacles is mimicking that energy. It is okay to dream big as long as we are firmly planted on the ground and take action. Pentacles are of the material world. Ooh, I like it. I mean, it feels like you are. It feels like there's already an understanding of this. Oh, wow. And we have a double tap. Choice, instinct, passion, extremes. Instinct. It's coming out underneath the moon. So instinct and intuition. This is a double tap. You are getting double tapped with the Seven of Cups. You are meant to take some inspired action towards your goals. Otherwise, they're not going to come to you. This is how we attract energy. Like attracts like. Even if there's small steps, okay? They can be small little steps. Yeah. Here you are. Look at that guiding light. This is something that you wanted in your past. It may have been fleeting too. Something reminded you of it. It brought you back to your guiding light, which is inspired. It's inside of you, right? This is a card of inspiration, hope, and miracles. So it's infinite energy as well. It's also a card of healing. Yeah. Yeah, this is something you really, 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 really want. You really, really, really want. You've got to take some action. One teeny tiny little thing can be like that snowball rolling downhill, okay? We have the Three of Wands coming out under that Two of Pentacles, getting balanced. So yeah, once you start taking some action, you know, the Three of Wands is actually a card of taking action on the plans of the Two of Wands. So adventure, luck. This card actually says action on it, right? She's got her binoculars. She's checking things out. She's going to find the right direction. But first you have to take a step in a certain direction. You'll know if it's right or not. If it's not right, take another step in another direction. Eventually it's going to click for you. The point is you're taking some action towards your goal. That's the point. And like I said, that's been double tapped. So that's double confirmation of what it is that we need to do. You have the King of Wands coming out in your energy. So that's great. Wisdom and motivation, honor, standard. So the King of Wands he's a trailblazer. Paves his own path. And you're going to be able to do that too with confidence. This is in your energy with confidence. You don't need someone else to tell you how to do it. You already know. You know what you need to do. Okay, maybe you just call upon this King of Wands energy. Well, you don't have to. It's in your energy. The thing I like too about the King of Wands is he doesn't care what other people think. Just marches to the beat of his own drum and is successful. But that's the point. He's a card of action. The Wands. The King is a king of action. Wands are fast moving. So once you start moving towards your goal, it's going to come in really fast. Okay. It's fast moving energy. He's also kind of the rule breaker too. So, and by that I mean, he doesn't necessarily do things in the traditional routes. There are a lot of different ways to reach your goals. There are a lot of different ways to attract those goals to you. Okay, you may need to get creative with those. Okay, we have the Two of Cups coming out. Partnerships, harmony, and peace. It's coming out underneath this star. All right. So in this process of you taking actionable steps towards something, you are bringing in some sort of soulmate partnership, whatever that means for you. Okay. It is a cup, so it is love. But love comes in many forms. It can be a best friend. It can be a partner. It can be like a business partner. It can be a love interest. Regardless of what it is and how it comes in, it is a soulmate connection, which means it's already woven into the fabric of your life. Okay. This is part of you taking inspired action, taking actionable steps towards what it is that you want. It's going to bring in this connection that's possibly coming in to help you in a certain way. We have the Page of Cups showing up. This is a message of fun, love, and magic. Okay? Good luck, good fortune. The fish in the cup represents spirit, the divine, trying to get the message to the page. And then the page brings you the message. Okay? So there is a message incoming. You may start seeing signs and synchronicities once you take even the smallest step towards what it is that you want. Really important. Oh, look at that. And you have the Four of Wands. Creativity, union, and freedom. Now, a lot of people call this the marriage card. Coming out with that Two of Cups, it's quite possible. Okay, it's also a card of union. It still can be a business partnership. It can be a love partner. But let's not forget that this is also a card of freedom. Some people call it the party card. So there may be a huge celebration. It is a milestone marker. Okay, you've reached a check-in point on the road of your life when this card shows up. Okay. All right, let's see if anything else wants to come out I think the message is pretty clear here for you. You've got to take some steps towards what it is that you want. Yeah, we have the Two of Wands. So yeah, building your world the way that you want it. This is also a card of partnership, planning, influence, which means you can influence how you build your world as you move on from here. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be a new little adventure journey for you. And I think it's going to be really, really great. Once you start taking little steps, whatever kind of step towards your goal, I think you're going to see this whole shift of energy, and it's going to bring in some really amazing things for you, okay? That is your message for today. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe, share with your besties, and I will see you next time.